Hey y'all, it's supper time. Tonight we are doing burger sliders, or whatever you want to call them, with french fries. So, the first thing I'm going to do is get the fries in the oven. I got the oven preheated to 425. And I'm going to use this bag of fries. Sorry, I had it upside down. And I got a cookie lined sheet. I've sprayed it. I don't guess you have to spray it, but I'm going to use the whole bag. And I'm going to make sure you spread it out. Now, I will about halfway through get it out and like stir it a little bit because I do not like fries that are not done. Taters that are not done just a little bit hard. No, I don't like that at all. But, let's see. I'm going to get some Kinder's All-Purpose. And I'm going to go ahead and season these fries a bit. And I'm going to do the same thing when I stir it, because I like seasoned fries. So let me get these in, and then we'll start on the burgers. All right, we're back. Let me go ahead and turn this on a little bit. Okay, let me get some oil on it. I went ahead and chopped up, I'm still trying to figure out everything about how to do with the placements and stuff, and bear with me. So, anyways, got some oil on. We're gonna let that heat up. And I have 2 small onions, so I chopped them up. And I'm going to cook them down a little bit. Okay. And then when it cooks down, then I'll add my meat. Now, what I'm using for the meat is a pound of ground turkey and a pound of 7327, whatever this is, ground beef. So we're going to let this start cooking down a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right, while the onions are cooking down, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use both of these so I can have plenty to pack for my husband's lunch tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and split these in half and get these on a baking sheet that's lined and sprayed. So let me get these cut. All right, let's go ahead and get the meat on. This has cooked down just a little bit. It's got a little bit of color to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 1 pound of ground beef and the 1 pound of ground turkey. All right. And I'm going to break this up. All right, while this meat is cooking down, this is going pretty fast. It won't take but just a few more minutes. But I wanted to say where I'm using 7327 or whatever it is, we're going to have quite a bit of grease from it, from some fat from it. Most of the time, the leaner you get, the less that you'll have. So we will be draining it or soaking it up with a paper towel, one of the two. So if you have to do that with meat, it is generally best to do it after, to season it after you drain it. You can season it whenever you want, but if you season it before you drain it, you're going to lose some of that seasoning. So keep in mind that you're going to have to probably drain it or soak it up, one of the two, and to wait until you do that to season it. So this is going to have quite a bit. I may just drain it instead of soaking it up, but I'll holler at you after I drain this. All right, I went ahead and drained it, and remember, when you do drain it, to put your strainer over a bowl. Don't let that fat go down the drain. But anyways, so we are done with that. Let's go ahead and season it. We're going to use beef bouillon powder. We're going to use some Kinder's All-Purpose. And we're going to use some garlic powder and onion powder. Mix it all up. I'm going to go ahead and put some cheese, some cheese over here. I've got a couple slices of provolone left from the other day. I'm going to go ahead and use this too, because I don't want to waste it. And then I'm just going to use some Great Value Sliced American and just line up the Or you can't see that, can you? I'll show you in a minute. All right. Now, this is mixed up. And I'm going to go ahead and put some more stuff in this. What I'm going to use is a little bit of mustard. Alright. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of ketchup. And a dollop of mayo. Alright, and then just mix that up real good. Alright, got all this mixed up. Now I'm going to just spread it on top of the prepared slider rolls. Let me just go ahead and turn this off. Okay. Spread it out. Alright, I got it spread, and I'm just going to mash it down a little bit so it'll just stay in place a little bit better. Alright. And then I'm going to put some more cheese on it. Alright, after you get the cheese back on it, then we're going to go ahead and put the tops back on. Alright, now, generally at this time, I would melt some butter and spread it on. I don't really feel like doing that for some reason, so I'm just going to spray the tops with this and sprinkle some garlic salt on it. Ooh, actually, I'm going to do everything but the bagel. Okay, we're going to throw this in the oven for about 10 minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it so the top doesn't get too brown, but we do want it just a slightly golden brown if we can do it. So, give me a few minutes. All right, y'all, we got the dinner done. Right here is my husband's plate. We got him 4 little sliders. Look how cheesy those looks, too. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Look how good those looks. Look. Anyways, here's the, he's got a salad on the side and french fries right there. So, here's the plate. All right, so there we go. If you all have any prayer requests, please let me know and I'll be happy to pray for you. Other than that, you all have a good evening. God bless you.